I'm Hannelore Leuven, and my hobby is spinning and weaving.
My name is Nell Rodenberg. In my later years, as of now, this is what I'm doing, the stone business.
My name is George Popowich. In the 70s, I decided to become an amateur radio operator.
Another hobby that I've gotten into is these wooden puzzles that you build.
And I built several of them. It's something that you can do with your hands. Your mind is still flexible enough that you can still put these pieces in the right place. And I think, like you said, I think as long as you keep your mind active, I think things work out all right for you. You've got to keep that mind working.
Hobbies are a very unique way to increase kind of residents' quality of life. I think that it's so special, it motivates them, it's an intrinsic motivation, and it just helps residents to feel fulfilled, to pursue their wellness, and give them really quality of life, but also choice in their life.
If you have a hobby, continue doing what you can do, because it does fill the time that we have, and it makes you happy.
I can't tell you how wonderful it is to get up in the morning and have something to do. So I'm one of the lucky ones.
Hobbies for anyone makes them unique, but hobbies that they carry into later years is such an amazing opportunity to hone skills or try something new. We try to cater to that. I think that people are drawn to people of similar interests. We have tons of folks here with all different interests and hobbies and abilities, and people tend to gravitate towards others with shared or common interests, and I think that that also includes hobbies. To go to a specific activity on the calendar every week with the same group of people, you just tend to get to know them better on a different level. It creates just a deeper, more genuine connection amongst the residents, and that's really great for community building as well.
Well, it's sort of like a challenge. You get up in the morning and first thing you turn on is a transceiver. It's quite rewarding. Right now, I think I'm fortunate that my memory is still fairly good. I can still solder, and to put the components on a board and solder them, it takes a little bit of skill, and it really hasn't diminished.
The most popular hobbies around residents, I would say currently with our active population, would be very focused on physical health. We have a huge turnout for our seated exercise. We have residents that go to our aquatic fitness classes religiously. We have people that encourage others to try things like artful enrichment, really everything. There are a few different ways where we would tailor the activities to be reflective of the resident interests. The first one is right as soon as they move in, we do what's called a recreation assessment and a resident profile. Those are questions that we ask every single person, regardless of level of care, to determine their likes, their dislikes, their hobbies, their interests, things that they enjoy doing, things that they would never do, and everything in between.
I asked before I moved in here, can I continue with my weaving? And they said certainly, because that helps you keep sound and healthy.
Basically, we use all of their interests to create new activities. We also engage the residents in annual assessments. We do feedback at any of the new programs, even just simply asking people, what did you think of today? Would you come back? These are great ways that we can make sure this is things that the residents love to do, and things that we can continue doing on a regular basis.
Being 90 now, I think I age very well and very easily, because I've done a lot of exercising before that, and now to be flexible in order to be able to live full life.
As a community, we all need to be aware of how to be inclusive of different abilities, whether that's physically, cognitively, or just how we can provide them with better support. I think a lot of that starts with the education. We also have an informational display with all of the pamphlets for how to support somebody going through these changes in our library. I think ultimately just knowing your residents and understanding their needs, again, that can come from our resident assessments or just getting to know them. That's the biggest element of adapting a program. We need to know people's needs to understand how we can better interact with them.
I've been doing this for about 24 years. when I get up in the morning, I can't wait to get here and get started. But like I said, I'm 29 years old, so the old body tells you. You can't do it 8 hours a day anymore. I'd be darn lucky if I do 4 hours now.
If you feel you're slowing down, it's still good to pursue the things you like to do. I'm close to 89 and it's still going.
I'm just happy that I can do it now full time.
My favorite part and most rewarding part of my job is seeing residents engage in their hobbies and take it upon themselves to try something new. There is nothing that I love more than seeing a resident who begins with us maybe a bit hesitant or nervous about starting an activity or joining or meeting new friends, and to see them get integrated into our community, meet friends, really try something new and step out of their comfort zone. I think it's so inspiring to do that at any age, let alone your later years. And I think it's a very rewarding part of my job to see somebody come to me and say, I did it, or I'm so excited for next time. That's what makes my day best, and I love my job for that.
And if I can keep going till I'm 100 years old, I'll give it a damn good try. So I'll be making stones and mucking with cement forever.
Thank you for watching this episode of OLTV. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more amazing senior-focused content, subscribe to the Optima Living YouTube channel.